Well, it's time for Focus 50 Plus. Dr. George Schofield joins us.
Good morning. Good morning.
We're talking about play.
We are. We're going to talk about play and creativity this morning.
Okay, so it's kind of an interesting topic for Focus 50 Plus.
It is. I actually went to SRQ's Project Think over the weekend at Ringling, and I was very inspired, not just by the creativity and the play notion, but how important it is later in our lives. Of course, aging is beginning later, whether we're aware of it here or not.
Right.
There are lots of things going on that, for people having families or whatever, at a much later age.
I was telling you that I have friends that are having kids in their 40s, so they could have a 5-year-old when they're 50, you know, and so.
So we're accustomed to assuming that 50 or 60 or 70 or 80 looks like something in particular. That's no longer true, and it's getting less and less true. So let's just assume that there's a shift point in life in the 50s for many of us, or a little later if you have children later. That's the time to begin to really pay attention to whether or not you're continuing to play, because there's a high correlation between playing and a high quality of life later in life.
So it's important. So we really need to focus on the playing aspect later in life.
Don't just, oh, I can do that tomorrow. Wave it into the day.
So what are some recommendations that you have then to sort of like, learn creatively or to
So, well, we have all these resources here. We have the Lifelong Learning Center. We had Project Think last weekend. We have art classes. We've got all kinds of things. But I've got some very specific recommendations. First of all, there's no right answer to this.
Okay.
I can't give you a list and say, if you do these 3 things, you'll be great at play for the rest of your life. When you're 90, you'll still be able to play, although that's really important. It stretches your creativity. They did an exercise on Saturday with Legos, and I watched as some people, I have hundreds of hours of Legos practice. I had boys.
Right. So.
But other people were stumped by the Legos. So you could just simply go out and buy a box of Legos and begin to play with them with your coffee in the morning. You can be doing something that keeps score, but if you're doing it to win, that's not play.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not.
So that's very important. Something that makes you smile. Pickleball, for instance.
Yeah.
Taking a class.
Perfect.
And then the other most important thing is do something that you don't usually do.
That's good. Kind of stretch your boundaries.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll playfully see you next week.
Definitely. That's right. We'll see you right after the break. Stick around.